Alright, let's look at, we've already learned how to solve inequalities with our equations, so we're going to review that and go over how to graph our inequalities, whatever we get for our answer, on a number line. So our graphing rules, we're going to use an open circle, for our less than or our greater than sign. So we're going to use a closed circle if it's less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. And then whichever way our point is going to, that's the way we draw our line. So we've got x is less than 3. We have the less than sign, so we're going to use an open circle at 3. Let's see, here's 3, open circle at 3. And this is pointing to the left, so we're going to go to the left. So our x could be any of these numbers, could be -4. It could not be any of these numbers. So if x is greater than or equal to 7, we've got the greater than or equal to sign, so I'm going to use a closed circle at 7, and it is going to the right, so go to the right. So we might be asked to solve and graph. Remember, our rule for our inequalities when solving is if we divide or multiply by a negative number, we've got to flip that fraction. So if it's a greater than symbol, flipping it means turning it to a less than symbol. Alright, so let's solve these. Remember, we're trying to get that variable by itself. We got to handle what's added or subtracted first. So -9 on both sides. So we've got 13 minus 9. We've got 4 is less than -4k. Now we handle that number next to k, so I'm going to divide both sides by -4, divide by -4. 4 divided by -4 is -1. Since I divided by that negative number, I've got to flip that sign. So we've got the greater than symbol, so we're going to use an open circle at 1. So at -1. So this is the challenging part if our variable is on, oh my goodness, let's focus, on the right hand side, then it's opposite of the way that it's pointing. So it would be easier if we would write this as k is less than -1. That means the same thing. So it will be helpful, I guess, to say, and I said it when we were solving our equations, to keep your variables and put your variables on the left-hand side. We really should do that for our inequalities. So this example, our variable is already on that left-hand side, so we're just going to leave it right there, and we won't have any issues. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides. Leaves me with 2n is greater than 16. Divide both sides by 2. Gives me n is greater than 16. 16 is not on this, so 16 out here, and it's going that way. Open circle because of that. Greater than signs, not greater than or equal to.